Hello everybody, and welcome to Ancient Architects. Please subscribe now to get the latest ancient history news and independent research from around the world. The Mozu Tombs, also known as Kofuns, a word for ancient Japanese burial mounds, are some of the most incredible ancient structures in the world, and yet they are widely unknown. Located in Sakai City, on terraced land overlooking the Osaka Bay, the Kofun are found in numerous shapes and sizes and in various patterns. Although more than 20,000 were built across Japan, around 100 Kofun were built in this region, but only 50 remain today, with some being the more simple circular and square shapes, but the most enigmatic type are these enormous keyhole-shaped Kofuns built as elite burials of this ancient society. They were built between the 3rd and 6th centuries, a period known as the Kofun period because of these structures. And these were not just tombs, but monuments to show off political power. Today, most of them are covered by trees, but these keyhole-shaped tombs were built with incredible accuracy and detail. They are huge island-like structures surrounded by a moat, with some having several smaller moats and many secondary Kofun as well. The Kofun of Emperor Nintoku, which is also known as Daisen Kofun, is the largest and most incredible example, being a massive 486 metres or 1,594 feet in length, and in basic terms is a tumulus enclosed by 3 moats and is surrounded by a fortification which is 840 metres or 2,760 feet in length. It is the largest man-made mound in the world. It is written that inside the Daisen Kofun, among 5 kings sleeps the Emperor Nintoku, although we don't know for sure that he is inside due to a lack of excavation work. The Daisen Kofun sits within a cluster of other keyhole mounds which look truly spectacular from above. It is estimated that 2,000 men, working daily for 16 years, built this specific tomb, which rises 35 metres above the ground. It is twice as long as the base of the Great Pyramid of Egypt, and it therefore has a larger surface area. As well as being used to bury people, inside these funerary mounds were placed items made of iron, such as weapons worn by the individual, such as swords and arrows. In the very few excavations that have taken place on these structures, experts have also discovered items made from gilded bronze, including horse tacks and sash buckles. When we say funerary mound, we often think of a hill made from soil and rubble, but these structures are so much more, showing spectacular craftsmanship and architectural planning. The Daisen Kofun has 3 levels, then clay figurines were placed all around the flat surfaces, on the top and around the sides. It is estimated that 29,000 clay figurines were placed on just the Daisen Kofun alone. These clay figurines represented motifs such as houses, armour, helmets, as well as stone crocs. Today these structures are off limits, even to the experts, being protected by the Imperial Household Agency in the centre of Sakai City. The moats are maintained and are sanctuaries for fish and water birds, whilst many of the mounds have been left to nature and are now covered in vegetation. A viewing platform has been set up on the Daisen Kofun to the south of the monument, and there is a museum for visitors. In my own ignorance, I'd never heard of these structures until being sent an email from a viewer this week, which included a link to a BBC video that discussed them. Local legends say that to create a Kofun, people work by day and the gods work by night, but in truth, very little is known about them. Many have not been subjected to any kind of excavation work, and, as stated, they are totally off limits to tourists. In Japan, ancient tombs remain sacred, and the wishes of the deceased continue to be respected 1,600 years later. No archaeologist, scientist or tourist can disturb those resting in peace. And, I have to say, there is really something to be said about how Japan care for their most sacred antiquities. Most countries will be selling tickets onto the mounds and removing the bones to a museum. Yes, it's a great thing to learn about our past, but there really is something beautiful about leaving such incredible monuments alone. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Ancient Architects. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you very much.